riding through this world all alone. Gotta take your soul.
What up, fam? We got another not serious video. You guys really like the more serious topics, apparently. You guys want to know about the nitty gritty, the real emotional stuff. For today's video, we got a great question. I've been asked a lot, do I regret my Navy tattoos? Do I regret getting tattoos in the military? I'm gonna call my grandma, my mom, and then my brother real quick, and you guys are gonna get their genuine responses to what they think about my tattoos. I have not worn them. Before we hop into this video, we're gonna talk to them real quick.
I think they're very colorful.
What do you think it was a good idea or bad?
Yet to find out. So far, it's been a good idea. Helps you stand out and shows that you support your community and what you're all about.
Now we're gonna call the grandma.
Not a huge fan.
How do you feel now about it?
Well,
are you still not a...
2 wouldn't be bad, but I don't like a whole lot of them.
Alright, so 1 or 2 not bad, but not a bunch.
Right.
I've seemed to have gone over that benchmark.
I think you have 2, hon.
Well, there's no turning back now, Fran.
Nope, and we still love you.
Alright, so as you guys can see, I was the first one in my family to not only join the military, active duty, but to also get tattoos. So I don't know if that tells you something. That should tell you something about me, or about my personality, but now do I regret it? No, I do not regret getting tattoos whatsoever. For me, getting tattoos, like this whole transformation, life, the military, and life after, it's been kind of like a new identity for me, you know, life before the military. You guys have seen in my first video how I was, you know, my confidence level. Hey everybody, what's going on? I wanted to make a video today about what life is like after boot camp. And now, 2017, you guys see how I am confidence-wise. A big part of that transition for me, my personality, has been military service and my tattoos. I went into the military as a fucking baby, experiencing nothing, green as can fucking be. For example, these swallows, 1 swallow, 2, 3, not only do they represent 5,000 nautical miles sailed, but they represent my time in the military. I look at these tattoos and it helps me remember what I've been through. Now that I'm a civilian and I'm heavily tattooed, I have not had any negative experiences, you know, job-wise. Now some of that could do because where I'm located in Southern California, I feel like people are a lot more accepting where I'm at, and also just this day and age, I feel like people are a lot more accepting. But also workforce-wise, I haven't had any negative reactions. I've worked at a couple of restaurants. I worked as a bartender before I started doing YouTube. I was the president of the Military Veterans Club at my university. I don't feel the need that I have to hide anything and that people are judging me, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I can also still cover all my tattoos if I have to. Everything is still coverable with pants and a long sleeve button-up shirt. So I haven't broken that seal yet. Also though, what you guys have to think about is the job market and the job sector that you want to go into after the military. If I wanted to be a profession, for example, like a doctor or a lawyer, just for an example, I probably wouldn't have gotten full sleeves. But knowing me, I knew I was never going to go into those job markets. I knew I wanted to do something creative, something in marketing, advertising, maybe business. I've talked with HR people, a lot of human resources people in the civilian world with some top companies. Funny thing is, a lot of these HR people that I'm talking to are freaking tattooed, some of them heavily. I think we're in a good time now in this day and age where, you know, things are very accepted. Before we wrap up this video, I want to touch on that one of the main points I was talking about earlier, how I used my kind of tattoos as a new identity for me, as a way to gain self-confidence. Now, before the military, I've always been very introverted, but basically I had no social confidence interaction-wise. You know, I was very good at sports, I was good in school, but that's all I did was sports, school, come home. And I was just happy being, you know, alone. Or I thought I was. Once I joined the military though, I learned that I like being around people, I just don't have the confidence. This might sound a little weird, but also the tattoos, it's kind of therapeutic. The pain wise that you have to go through that pain, you know, and something beautiful comes out of the other end. So that's just, again, another analogy, you know, the pain that I went through before the military, the struggles that I had in the military, and the successes that I've gained through that. When I do these more personal videos, I sometimes get comments where like, JT, you loved the military in this video, but now you're saying you hated it or you struggled. In the military, you're gonna go through ups and downs, ups and downs. You're gonna have some of the best times in your life, and you're gonna have some of the worst times in your life. And that's what's gonna give you that perspective that's gonna help you as you're a civilian and as you age. This is gonna be wrapping up the video, guys. Thank you so much for all the support on the road to 100K. Would not be here without you, man. Your guys' daily freaking support, man. It motivates me to do these videos every day, to grind out, to keep grinding, to keep pumping out the content. Fine. All right, now we're getting a little silly. You know, 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time, whatever gets you by. But definitely don't quit. Do not be a quitter.